Not gonna face the camera today because I need a haircut. Besides, my face is not the most wonderful to look at. But I wanted to capture some thoughts as I'm washing windows here at the farm. And my friend has been sharing the wonderful news that the rapper Diddy and that whole child trafficking network is being exposed, and it's great that there's progress being made with that these things are coming to light now. But at the same time, I wanted to bring our attention to the fact that, pointing out other people's shadow and darkness does not make our light any brighter. In fact, we have our own shadows that we kind of ignore because there is always someone's bigger shadow out there that we can focus on. Yes, the whole child sex trafficking industry needs to be exposed, but even incarcerating people and punishing people for their crimes is not going to change the vibrational frequency that is required to raise the consciousness of humanity. You see, frequency and consciousness is only raised through the vibration and frequency of love and forgiveness, not punishment, because punishment will only harden an already wounded and distorted soul. It's like setting out a flower into a hailstorm. That flower is not going to bloom more beautifully. It's going to get decimated and shredded. So, again, on the one hand, it's good that these crimes are exposed and that the people responsible are called to account, but we cannot change their heart and consciousness through the frequency of punishment, shaming, guilting, and accusing. They will just stay stuck in those lower frequencies, and upon reincarnation, probably start out right there where they ended. We have to change the rehabilitation system. We have to approach the criminal system in a different way. Not punitive, but re-educational. And we have to employ a lot of compassion, because the people that commit crimes come from an ancestry of severe trauma. And that's generational. So if we keep punishing them, we're just compounding that trauma. And the next generation in their lineage is just going to carry that forward. We need to get a deeper and greater understanding about the psychology behind people's behaviors, the subconscious psychology. And once we understand that, once we are able to trace it back to the childhood wounding, and how would you treat a child? If I can use a very simple example, a child that has fallen off the bicycle and skinned their knees, would you guilt and shame it for falling off? Or would you comfort and be compassionate with it and try to heal the bleeding knee, right? So we have to treat criminals in the same way. We cannot punish their actions. We have to understand them at a deeper psychological level of what is going on there and what potentially was done to them through trauma-based mind control, right? These patterns, these behaviors are programmed into us, and for some people it's so severe that they do these evil criminal acts, right? But it could be any one of us. So we have to be compassionate in our judgment. And we have to get to the root and not just treat the symptom, but go to the root. And what do we all need? Forgiveness, acceptance, and love. And those are the frequencies that will heal humanity if we have the wisdom to employ that. Humanity depends on it, and Mother Earth depends on it, that we shift to love and forgiveness so that the collective consciousness can rise up, and through this raising in frequency, higher insights can come into people, higher understanding can come into people. It's like tuning into a radio station in the higher frequencies. You have to change the radio station if you want to get a different program, right? If you want to listen to different music, you have to dial up higher. And so this is the work we all have to participate in. So to recap, exposing someone else's shadow does not make our own light brighter. We're all in this together. And those poor souls that have been overtaken by darkness, they need our compassion. They need our love. They are our brothers and sisters.